What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? And welcome back to another episode of the Vibes with Steph podcast. Man, I almost messed that whole title up. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. You feel me? Like, geez, it's been a little over a month since I put a video up, and I don't really know if anybody out there, been wondering where I've been. When the next video was gonna pop up. I kind of I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I quit. It ain't really no secret on what's been up with me. I quit YouTube, and I don't know. Lately, for the past few days, I've been missing it. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I wasn't missing it since I let it go, but I told myself it's time, and here I am. I'm back again. Kind of just I'm kind of seeing where I am being a creator again, cause it all, even setting everything up. I took down my boom arm. I put my mic up. I took down my webcam, and I just kind of let it go, and I let it out of sight, out of mind. I had nothing going, like as far as YouTube. I wasn't making no thumbnails. I wasn't nothing. I just stopped. So tonight I kind of set everything up slowly, and I'm thinking to myself as I'm putting everything up, I'm like, oh, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to get back into doing YouTube? Do I really want to, set everything up and record a video? Because as much as I love it, it's like the one thing that stick out to me in life. It's the one thing I put the most work into. I put 12 years of my life in this YouTube stuff, and it's been cool. It taught me a lot. I learned some things. I had frustration, like frustrated times and stuff. I had my ups, I had my downs. I had opportunities to work with other creators. It was fun. But I just got tired of the low views, to be honest. All the work I've been putting in and the low view count. I got tired of that. I got tired of I don't know, it's like the crab in a bucket scene. Just so many different YouTubers trying so hard to climb up the ladder, and, trying to climb the ranks and trying to be the next big thing. And it just got corny to me, because that's not what I wanted. And just seeing how all these random YouTubers and how the game go, YouTube just so full of crap with the algorithm and stuff. And, not younger, but, small YouTubers like myself who put in the work, we don't really get nowhere. So I was just like, I'm tired of putting in the work. I'm tired of hustling. I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of, not really reaping the benefits of my hard work and labor. And then editing, like I said, editing got in the way. I just got tired of editing. Like I got so sick of it. I could record. Actually, these days I can't really record much. Before I quit, I could only record like 1 or 2 videos a day, and then I just got sick of it. I could record, but editing, man, I hate editing. And it's weird because over time since I started, I used to love editing. Just seeing how far I came. The different stages. Yeah, it was frustrating at times. Like when I would edit a video, it's something in the video I missed, or some kind of random edit that just kind of found its way in the video, and then I gotta, like, as I'm mid uploading the video, I gotta stop it just to go back edit the video and blah blah blah. It just, over time it was cool, but as I got to this point, I just realized, man, I hate it. It's too tedious, because it come with the quality. It come with the quality of being a YouTuber, and it's for all the, the smaller YouTubers or the newer YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? It come with the game of being a YouTuber, whether you gaming, whether you a cook, whether you do a podcast like this. It come with the game of being a YouTuber. That's just what it is. The higher your quality, the more editing you gonna do. And yeah, sometimes it's gonna be frustrating. Sometimes you're not gonna want to do it, but you gotta do it, especially if you want to make it in this game. And I'm over here talking like I made it. I ain't make it. And that begged the question, well, if I quit, why am I back in YouTube? I mean, simply put, I just missed it. I really missed it. It ain't really no other reason. I dead ass thought I was done. And then I was taking a shower over the last few days. Not like a few days long shower, but it's just like I missed it. I told myself, man, Like I really missed making videos. It hit all at once. And I just said, you know what? And what's crazy is I ain't even been checking my channel. I'm on my channel right now, like just looking at the most recent videos I put up. I ain't been checking the channel. I ain't been caring to check the channel. I ain't been like I ever since I let it go, I just kind of let it go. Out of sight, out of mind, let everything go. Don't check the channel, because that was something I noticed I was doing when I was, like before I quit. I found myself just checking my channel a lot, trying to see if anything changed, And you know what's crazy? I got like a few days ago, almost a week ago, I got an email from YouTube talking about, hey, it's this is your monthly round checkup, whatever they call it. Like when they send you a email every month to show you like your stats and stuff as being a YouTube and how you doing. They talking about I got 4,000 subscribers. I got excited because I was like, well, last I checked, I had 2,000. So damn, I got 2,000 more subscribers since I stopped. And then I checked my account and I got the same amount of subscribers that I had before I stopped doing the video. So I'm like, YouTube full of crap. It's like don't get and that's another thing. Getting my hopes up. You feel me? It's like I would put a video up and it'll do good. But then I stay consistent, and then I notice I don't get as many views as that one video did. So I get my hopes up thinking, oh, this might be the one, and then I never get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just don't give a shit. You feel me? It's YouTube is like a game of Russian roulette. You never know what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? You just never know what you're gonna get. No matter how hard you put, no matter how much work you put in, no matter how hard you try, you never know what you're gonna get. You could be one of the hardest working, most consistent, passionate YouTubers, and you will literally do as bad as you would, never expect. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what come with it. Yet you got smaller YouTubers who only got like 5 videos up and they got thousands of subscribers. I didn't see it. So it's like, it ain't no hate, but it's just weird the way the game of YouTube go. It's built around bringing people hopes up, and that's just what come with being a YouTuber. A lot of people, especially, what I noticed recently is just some older people trying to get into being YouTubers, and that ain't nothing new, but it's starting to be a lot more frequent. But it's like, a lot of people just want some what's the word, they want some meaning in their life, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people see a lot of other people doing YouTube and they're like, oh well, if these people can do it, then what's stopping me from doing it? And then you got a lot of people trying to be content creators on YouTube, and a lot of them don't get anywhere. Some of them do, but it's not to a breaking point where they might be successful and famous off it. But it bring your hopes up for you to get shot back down to reality. And that's just that's just one of them, I wouldn't say bad things, but that's one of them cons, which I guess is a bad thing, whatever. But it's just one of them cons, one of them little sour grapes you gotta eat, dealing with YouTube, is you never know what you're gonna get. You could try your hardest, you could be so happy going in. It's like starting a first time job. Like my first job I ever had, I worked with my stepdad, and my first day there, well, my first morning there, it was 4 a.m. I remember that, and I was excited because I was like, man, I ain't had a job ever. I was 19, I was fresh out of college, and I was like, yeah, like I'm about to make the best of this situation. I ain't know how long I was gonna be there. I just knew I was gonna be making money, and a few months later, I hated it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with YouTube, if you love it, yeah, you're going to love it. But if you in it for the wrong reasons, chances are your time here, your experience not going to be what you think it's going to be. A lot of people think it's going to be this road to success where they're going to have a story to tell at the end of it all, where they just going to be, these diehard successful YouTubers who are going to have all these, accolades and, like collabs and stuff, and they're going to have all these viewers and subscribers, and next thing you know, none of that stuff really happened. I mean, trust me, I knew a few YouTubers in my past, who I collab with, who don't even make videos no more, and it sucked seeing that, because I liked their videos at the time. I don't watch them now, but I like them guys. I was like, man, I wonder what they doing. I wonder what they got going on. You know, I collabed with them at one point, but they not even around, and that sucked. You reaching for the stars, and next thing you know, a plane come crashing right down on your face, and you all in the ground. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Enough of that. So what's been up, Step? Good question. Whoever you is listening. I mean, in the last month, and it's crazy to think it's only been a month. It seemed like it's been a lot longer than that, but it's really only been a month since I stopped doing YouTube. It's almost been 2 months, but it's like, I mean, this year, since the start, I started drinking coffee, which is crazy. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Damn headphones came out the thing. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to start drinking coffee. I started drinking coffee this year, and I like it. I love coffee. It's dope. I mean, I don't drink it every day, but it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like just having a nice cup in the morning. Sometimes I even have it in the afternoon or at night. You know, but I like it. It's nice. And my coffee, the way I take it is so simple. It's black, two sugars. It's nice. And I don't know. I don't know what made me start drinking coffee. I guess it kind of fed into me reading books now. You know, I'm reading books. My first series, and that's something I told myself I'd never start doing. I used to think reading books was boring as shit. You know what I'm saying? But I love reading books too. I'm actually in the process of reading Percy Jackson, the Percy Jackson series. If y'all ain't read them yet, go read them. Real dope. If you ain't seen the movie, not the newest one, but the oldest one, a lot of people hate it. I don't know why. I liked it, but I really ain't got plans to see the newest one. Well, then again, the newest one is a series, I think. So I ain't really got no plans on watching it. But yeah, the book series is dope. I'm only on book 2, and the only reason I'm only on book 2, I would have been done with that, but lately I've been writing my own book. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa, Step, you're writing a book? I mean, it's done. You know, I spent like the last month writing it, and that's actually a short amount of time compared to what I thought I was gonna be doing. You know, I mean, I would have been, I guess I would have been done sooner than that, but I kind of procrastinated because it was something new to me. You know, reading books, going from reading books to writing a book, and writing a book was actually on my list for a long time. It was one of them things I put on my vision board back in 2017 when I changed my YouTube name. You know, the Step Vibes, I changed my name, and at the time I thought maybe, you know, my first book would probably be something about my life, but I don't know. I kind of, an autobiography would be some shit I have to do when I'm like 60, you know, because I'm young, I'm 30. And it's like, that ain't like the youngest kind of person out there, but it's young in terms of experience, because it's so many things I ain't get to do yet. You feel me? It's so many things I want to experience, so many things I want to get done, so many things I just want to go through, good and bad. Like, I ain't even been married yet. I ain't had no kids yet. You feel me? So it's like, I wanna experience stuff like that. I ain't really traveled how I want to yet. It's just so many things I want to travel. Not travel, but I wanna get done before I, you know, start writing my autobiography. But my first book is actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it's about because I ain't even got it published yet. I literally just finished it like 2 days ago. You know, and I sent it to my dad. I don't know if he read it yet. I just emailed it to him. I called him, asked him, hey, would you check out my book? Because I already had it in my mind that I was going to have him be my first reader. I'm not going to bother him about it because I rather him tell me, or whether he tell me or not, I don't know if he is. My dad, a difficult man sometimes, but, you know, I'm not going to bother him and be like, hey, did you read it? You know, because at this point, I kind of regret sending it to him because I don't even think I'm done. You know, it's like I looked at it and it's 117 pages long. And that might seem like a lot of reading, but then I was looking at this, you know, I'm on book 2 for Percy Jackson, and that book is almost 300 pages long. Well, I mean, it's 240 for the story, but it's like maybe, I don't know, 280. It's somewhere between 240 and 280. It's like some extra pages in the back that you could read and shit like that. But yeah, it's a pretty long book, and my book not even half that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I didn't expect to be writing a book this year, let alone, you know, writing a book that's 117 pages. So I really didn't, you know, in my mind know how long I wanted it to be. But it's actually a pretty good read. You feel me? Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's actually not even my first idea. I was going to actually write a horror story, but I was like, I was having writer's block too early in, like getting confused by how I wanted the story to go. Like at first I started, it was supposed to be a horror story, a horror book set in a bathroom dealing with a chick. And I'm not gonna go into details about it because somebody might steal my idea, but it's like it started out in the bathroom and then it went to a house and different characters, and now it's focused on a not a mom but like an older female. She in her mid 30s and shit like that, and she a sculptor and stuff, and or a painter or some shit. I don't know where I want to go with this, but yeah, I just it sounds like a good idea for a horror story. Like the way I got it set up in my mind is so dope and it makes sense, but I don't want to sit there and I don't want to keep changing it. You feel me? Like I don't want to sit there and get the writing, and then all of a sudden it don't make sense to me or it don't sound right, and then I end up going back to the beginning from scratch and starting over, and that's just not what I wanted. So I put that to the side. I ain't delete the idea. I just put it to the side, and I started writing my other book, which flows so much better. It felt so good. It felt genuine. It felt real. It was a smooth experience. Yeah, I had writer's block for a little bit when I got to certain sections, but it was so dope. It felt good. I could empathize and sympathize with the characters. You know what I'm saying? And that's I really want y'all to read it. But and I was actually thinking like, hey, maybe I could read it on my channel, but I would rather people read it themselves and kind of get an understanding of what it is in their own time and not hearing me voice the characters and stuff. It's a real, to me, a real deep story. It's got meaning there. I don't want to give it away. I'd rather people question it or ask me a question on it, and then I could just sit there and tell you some bullshit and not tell you the truth. You feel me? I'm an honest dude, but I want people to think what they want to think after they read it and believe what they want to believe. And yeah, that's just pretty much it on that. I mean, in the process of trying to get it published, even edit it, it's so fucking expensive. I ain't even think. I mean, and I looked at a few sites. I even tried to bullshit the whole process to see if I could get it published for free. And yeah, certain websites came up, but it ain't free. Nothing's free when it comes to stuff like that. If you're going to make money, you got to spend money. You feel me? And I understand that. I don't want to sit there and publish my book for free and try to make money in it. But I really want to get it published. It's just going about doing it. It's so expensive, and you gotta pay for the copies. Or I could just make it an ebook and just put it online and stuff. But I'd rather have it as a real book. And this how I know it's been too long since I did YouTube, because I was even trying to do a cover art for my book and I can't even do it. It's like I got an idea in my mind, but it don't look right to me. And at this point, I literally don't know how I want it to look. My first idea, it just kind of came and went, and now I'm just like, I'm stuck. So I might have to pay somebody to do it for me, which is so crazy because I never had somebody do a thumbnail for my videos. I done had one dude offer to make my thumbnails for me, even edit my videos, but I turned him down. And I don't think he liked that, but I don't give a shit. It's like, it is what it is. You feel me? But I'm just so used to doing my own work. I'm so used to making my own videos, editing them, making my own thumbnails, blah, blah, blah. But I understand, like, the more popular you get, the more, the bigger you get as a YouTuber, the more, viewers you get, the more quality, the higher your quality is. You got to eventually, the busier you get, and you got to end up paying somebody to do some work, cut some slack off you, take some weight off your shoulders and just kind of make the whole process easier, because that's pretty much what happened to me over time. Like back to the whole quality thing, the higher the quality, the more work go into being a YouTuber and the more stress it is, and then you either work through that or you get lazy, and that's what I did. I got lazy. I mean, I worked hard. It was shit. I done had 2 years consistently putting up videos every day, never missed a day for 2 years. Not 2 years straight, but I done had 2 years since doing it where I did as put up a video every day, and I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? To be able to consistently put up a video, especially knowing how slow my Wi-Fi is. You know what I'm saying? It's been a hell of a run, being able to consistently put up a video every day. I wouldn't do it again though. I don't care for that. I actually, not even I want to get into streaming. I really do. I wanted to be a live streamer for a while, but it's like the Wi-Fi too slow for that. So I gotta do just like regular uploads. But the whole editing process sucked, and that's why I want to do streaming. I'd rather just kind of cut that middleman out and just play some games, do a podcast on a live stream, and be done. I think, and then be able to post it on YouTube and stuff or Twitch, whatever I use. I might use both. Who knows? Just like stream on Twitch, post it on YouTube, blah blah blah. It just seemed like such an easier, better time for me. I think it'll be a lot more fun, but hey, that's really what I wanted. But hey, who knows? In time, if I'm even still doing this YouTube shit, I don't even know. It's like this just a test run. Cause I got a few little games I want to play. I'm not trying to sit there and do no let's plays. I don't care. I don't really want to, cause this was debatable. Like, do I really want to? I was sitting there questioning it all night. Do I really want to? Do I really want to record a video? Do I really want to, get back into this? It's like I've been feeling good. I mean, I've been feeling a little lost because YouTube is pretty much all I knew for a long time, and it's like, well, if I'm not doing this, what am I gonna do with my life? It's like a dead end road. I was on track in my mind, but then once I stopped doing YouTube, I was like a kid in the forest, not knowing where his damn parents at. I was like, where the hell am I going in life? And I'm still having trouble with that, but I really don't know. I mean, maybe YouTube might be the answer for me since I miss it so much, but at the same time, maybe not. Oh yeah, and I've been running a lot. You feel me? I'm really in shape. Like, it's crazy. it's crazy how in shape I am, And I don't know. It's like mentally, I'm so fucked up. Like, dead ass. I'm so fucked up mentally. But physically, I gotta stay in shape. And I'm fine with saying that. I'm not somebody that's gonna literally like, hide behind my feelings. Like, I don't give a shit how anybody feel about me and my emotions. Cause what I notice is regular viewers like y'all, for the people out there listening, for anybody out there listening, regular viewers, just on videos I done seen, it's easy to have an opinion. It's easy to talk shit about the next person. I done seen people criticize somebody else's way of cooking. How you gonna criticize somebody else's way of cooking and you probably don't even know how to cook? Or maybe you do know how to cook, but you use completely different methods and ingredients. You feel me? You could probably make the same kind of dish, but use it, cook it a different way. The people got to understand it's easy to have an opinion, but you got to know that the way you do things, it's not the way other people do things. We all unique in our own different ways. We all make our own choices. We all live life certain ways. And that's what I noticed about a lot of people on social media. That's why I even got rid of my Instagram, which was my only social media account. I deleted that back in late January, and I feel so good about that because it needed to happen. Like, my last day on that was February 9th, and I never looked back. But yeah, people just be having so much shit to say about the next person, and I think to myself, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand, the way you operate ain't the same way somebody else operate. And at the end of the day, it's easy to judge, but a lot of people in the comment section ain't got the balls to do what I do. And I'm not specifically talking about me like I'm going through this. I'm just like putting myself in that same boat because I'm a content creator. But it's like the people who watch the videos on other people's channels and stuff don't understand what it's like to deal with the stresses of the public opinion constantly being shoved down your throat in the comment section, dealing with the naysayers, dealing with the people talking shit, the haters, the blah blah blahs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get support, yeah, you get love and stuff, but it's them bad comments that stick out. It's motherfuckers who get on your channel or get on your social media pages and they they either threatening you with death threats and stuff, or they clowning you based on how you look. Like, I just saw this one chick, I forgot her name. She actually pretty attractive. She just got like she was born with some kind of disease, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Her name's Lizzie Velasquez, I think that's her name. Yeah, y'all go check her out. She got a video on there called Be Nice Please, and I watched it, and it kind of hurt. You know what I'm saying? It hurt my heart because I was like, that's fucked up. Like the way she looked, she was saying how people would call her they would call her a demon and shit. And I thought to myself, that is the most fucked up shit you could ever do. Like, you take somebody, because everybody one, she to me a beautiful chick, but everybody not, capable of being physically attractive in a certain person's eye. That's just what it is. But to sit there and a person like her might not be attractive to the average person, but to sit there and go on her channel and talk shit, to sit there and call her a demon, to sit there and clown her, to sit there and just be disrespectful is fucked up. But that's what I mean. It's easy to hide behind a private account. It's easy to hide behind an account where you ain't even got a profile picture. You ain't even got enough decency or respect. You could sit there and talk shit, but you ain't even got enough respect for the person you talking shit about to have a profile picture of yourself. It's easy to do stuff like that. It's easy to sit there and watch somebody act a fool on camera and be like, well, I wouldn't do what they doing. They're a dumbass. But would you ever take a risk at being somebody? I'm not counting these people out here who be doing dumb shit on camera for attention. That's a different ball game. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people who are passionate for something they do, whether it be being a podcaster, whether it be being a cook and they like to cook things on camera, whether it be, being a gamer, or whether they like to travel and they like to record it and stuff, or whether they just, whether they're a comedian or some shit like that. You just never know. But it's always going to be a select number of people out there who talk shit, but they're hiding behind a private account. You know what I'm saying? No videos online of them, no meaning. They just talk shit. And them the kind of people I just don't respect. Them the kind of people I can't stand. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you? How could you? Who are you to sit there and shit talk somebody who's willing to put their real face out in the world, who's willing to put who they are out in the world, but you ain't got enough balls to do it yourself, but you got the biggest opinion. I see it all the time. Regular, degular people, normal people. I call them common people. You know what I'm saying? Just the common folk. Just out here in the world on social media, judging everybody, talking shit, having debates. So-and-so is a retard. So-and-so ugly. So-and-so suck. They shouldn't be doing this. It's not for them, blah, blah, blah. But ain't got no pot to piss in. You feel me? And it's just what it is, man. I don't like people who ain't really got shit to show for it. And ain't nothing wrong with being an average person. I just don't like average people who try to make themselves out to be these perfect beings and shit. It's like, be average, but don't be a higher standard average because you average. You know what I'm saying? You just a regular person in society, because you could literally walk past these people. You walk past these people. When you walk out in public and you go grocery shopping, or you go play basketball with your friends, or you at work and you meet and greet, or you socializing, or you go to a party or some shit, you around these regular, degular people. You walk past and you see them driving in their cars every day. I see them. You know what I'm saying? When I take my runs, I'm walking past these people. I'm running past these people. I wave at these people sometimes. But it's crazy to think that some of these people you see in the world are the same folks you see on social media talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. That's why I don't really give a shit about people who come on my channel. I mean, I rarely have people come on my channel and talk shit to me. I done had it, but I get a lot more love and support. Even though I don't really get a lot of love and support on my videos, I do get a lot of love, or over time I have. And I'm thankful for that. I got a lot more likes. I got a lot more support than I ever did bad things to say about me, because it ain't too much people can say about me. I done had the racist comments, the ignorant comments about me being black. You know what I'm saying? Like I did a Reddit. And the only thing people could say about me is I had tattoos, I had piercings at the time, and I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Some people said my hair was dirty just because I had locks. You know what I'm saying? I was a thug and shit. People can only make them kind of statements, but they don't know me. You feel me? They only see skin color, So it's like, I don't really give a shit about people, because, and that it is what it is, because at the end of the day, I got enough balls to put myself on social media and on the internet. I got 12 years worth of videos. My opinion is always on there. I done had people, like, shit, like before I got off YouTube, I put up a video on this one game, what it's called. That game's called Excuse Me Sir, the Demo. If y'all want to check that, go check it out. I posted that like 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? And it did pretty good. It's got 257 views. It's whatever. But it's like, I put that up. Somebody posted on the Itch, like I posted that link on Itch, and somebody posted like responded to my link. They said, God, this shit was just mean spirited. The hell was the point of linking to a video where you just repeatedly call a woman working on the game ugly? You're a grown ass man. First off, in the video, if y'all watch it, and I want y'all to watch it, I only mentioned the word ugly once, but they said I repeatedly said it. I went back to confirm that myself. I only said it once, and it was when I think I was in the basement, and it was the character. You know what I'm saying? I get it. See, the way the game work is it's kind of like still photos. They take still photos and they just kind of add some motion to the photos. You know what I'm saying? It's not a quality game. It's just some point and click game they made. They put a real, from what I understand, she make porn or some shit like that. So they put her in the game, and she a demon in the game. And in the game, I called her ugly. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't sitting there talking about the chick. I don't give a shit about her as a person. I was just simply like in the game. And it was in response to what she said. She said some random shit. I forgot what she said. But yeah, that's my point. It's like people make little comments like that, and I just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I just don't care. Because at the end of the day, what they say does not change my opinion. It don't change who I am, because I'm always going to say what I got to say, and I'm going to be honest. And that's what a lot of people appreciate about me as a content creator. I'm honest. I'm not like a kiss ass. I don't sit there and play games and lie. I don't sit there and play games and make up random, things to say about the game to be in favor of whoever made the game. I don't care. Whether I get 5 views, whether I get 5,000 views, I don't care, because at the end of the day, my opinion going to be the same. You feel me? I just don't care. So I guess that's what I could leave. Oh, dang, it's only been 30 minutes. Wow, it felt like it's been a whole hour. But yeah, I guess that's what I could leave people with, because at the end of the day, it shouldn't matter what other people say about you if you making videos. If you making them because you love it, if you enjoy doing what you do, then that's all that matters. It shouldn't matter what the next person got to say. I done had plenty of people come on my channel. Not a lot, thankfully. But I done had plenty of people come on my channel and say I was mean, I was, this and that, or I suck, or blah. Or somebody told me in one of my videos that I was copying another YouTuber. And I'm like, all right, if that's what you think, then cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit's gonna be like that to the end of time. As content creators, you gotta deal with people putting you in the boat as somebody they like. And at the end of the day, you just gotta say fuck them. Oh, you know what I realized? Liza P part 11 was the last part I put up on Liza P. For the people who watched that series and they was probably expecting the last part, it ain't coming. It's not happening. Because what it was I actually, see, the way, for people who don't really know how I operate when it comes to videos, I usually record my videos at night, sometimes in the afternoon, depending on if I got time, but mainly at night. And I'll upload them during the day and post them at night. You know what I'm saying? So with my Let's Plays, I try to record them all the way through, like back to back. Sometimes I get like 4 or 5 videos in straight, and then I'll be done for like a week. And then, just upload them, because it takes so long for me to put up videos. But I'll record as much as I can in one sitting, take a break, and then, maybe a few days later or maybe a week later, I'll record more. But for the Liza P, I was kind of recording that so often. I mean, it was 11 parts. But part 12, I actually recorded after 11, and I was so excited for that part to get up, because that part took me 6 hours. It took me 6 hours to finish that game. You know what I'm saying? Like in the last part. The final boss was a bitch. That nigga was hard. Like, he was hard. He was hard as shit. I had to really like dig deep down and, find the will to keep fighting him, because he was so hard. I had to like switch up the way I played. I looked up videos to see if anybody could, like give me some hints on what was the best way to kill him. It just took skill, dying constantly. I died so much in 6 hours you wouldn't understand. But it took me over 6 hours to beat him. And what's fucked up is that video got corrupted, and I only had 30 minutes worth of my face recording, which is so weird, because I recorded it, but it only recorded my face, and it pissed me off because I started recording that video like any other video. You feel me? And all that footage just disappeared on me, and it ain't even, and it was just corrupted, and I was pissed off. And that's kind of what, what was crazy is I really wanted to put up Liza P. Liza P was gonna be my send off for me to be done with YouTube. It was, you know what I'm saying? And because I didn't want to like post a video saying, hey, I quit YouTube, I'm done, because I've been there. I done put up 2-3 other videos on YouTube saying I was done with YouTube, and then I end up coming back. I done cried on camera. I'm not crying no more on camera. So I'd rather just kind of quit without saying shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all wouldn't have knew that if I wouldn't have just said that. But it's like Liza P was going to be my send-off. Like, I was going to be done with it, and then I was going to quit. As soon as part 12 got corrupted, I was just done. I was like, you know what? Now I'm really done. I'm not recording no more video, because I had other videos I was going to upload. Well, actually, before the last part of Liza P, I was going to put up, like, I had 2 or 3 more other videos I was going to put up for y'all, and then I was going to put up the last part of P. But once that last part of P messed up, I said, fuck it, I'm done. Then I deleted them other videos, and I was just done. Because I got tired of that. Like, I done had situations where, my videos would get corrupted. Shit, I came from using a laptop. I had my first laptop. I showed it on camera in one of my Juice videos, I think. But I had nights where I would use that laptop to upload videos. Back in 2015, that was when I started. And it would take a while for me to upload certain videos. And most of the time, I'd do it at night. You know what I'm saying? And when I woke up in the morning to check if my video was up, my laptop had the blue screen of death. A lot of people know what that is. You know what I'm saying? And then I check YouTube, and that was before YouTube had a proper. They got this good way of recovering your videos on there now. So if your computer just so happened to turn off now, or blah blah blah, something go wrong with your upload, you could always recover it, and it worked just fine. Back then, they didn't really have that shit. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't sit there and, like not cancel, but you couldn't sit there and like exit out of upload without canceling it. Exit out the browser or some shit, and then open the browser up again and start uploading the video as many times as you want, just for the upload to, start back where you left off. It ain't work like that back in 2015. If your video for some crazy reason got shut off, you had to start all the way over. And that's what pissed me off a lot. I had to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I came from that. My laptop was just a piece of shit. My stepdad was to blame for that, because he dropped it at a party. You know what I'm saying? He was using it for music, and it tipped over, and it fell. I should have made him pay for it, but it fell. I wasn't thinking about it, but it fell, and I had to deal with that. I had to deal with it. The keyboard was kind of fucked up. Everything about it was just messed up, and it had this, it just kind of reset sometimes and crashed, and it was like, wow. But that was just one of them little factors that kind of played into why YouTube was so frustrating to me. And yeah, I'm thankful to have what I got now, to be able to upload and play games and record videos and blah blah blah. It's dope, but it come at a cost, because it's a lot more tedious, in my edits, in my videos, a lot more detailed than just cutting some shit out and being done. Like, I try to add in certain effects. I'm not really big on effects and stuff. I don't too much. I done seen so many videos, like short videos, where it's like effects every few seconds. I fucking hate that. I hate like these content creators that be putting effects in their videos every 3 to 5 seconds. I'm like, why you gotta have so many? Like, I get it. These days, the attention span of somebody is like a grape. You know what I'm saying? It could just bust at any minute. That's just like the attention span of a lot of people these days, especially on social media, is just short. You know what I'm saying? It's like a bunch of little squirrels going after one nut. You never know what you're gonna get. So I get it. A lot of content creators play against that, and they take advantage of it by putting in all these colorful effects and all these random little jokes and stuff. And, they try to add reverb to their voice, so they try to make things fun, exciting, change it up, fast paced. That's what it is. Because everybody, it's 30 seconds or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to watch. That's why TikTok and shit like that exists, because it's playing on the short attention span of people these days. The younger people just fast paced. It's fast food content for them. But I'm not like that at all. I hate that. I might add in some effects from time to time, but I'm a real slow and methodical YouTuber. Like that's just what it is. I'm chill. Like I'm not one of these motherfuckers that's got this fast ass like intro like, hey, what's going on? And then I'm writing the video, adding in 1,000 effects at you at once. You know, it's not gonna happen. I don't. That's why I rarely watch other YouTubers. I actually don't watch other YouTubers as much. You know, I come across random videos of like bullshit. You know, like how pizza's made, or I watch a gopher eat some goddamn grapefruit or some crazy shit like that. I don't know. It's just stuff like that. But you won't catch me watching other gamers because it's too damn fast paced for me. You know, like just getting your name out there, not getting your name out there on a social scale, but just like introducing yourself in a video. You got to sit there and talk at the speed of light. You know, like, hey, this your man Step Vibes. Like, I don't even say that. I'll be like, hey, what's up, this Step? Somebody be like, hey, what's up, this Step? It's like, god damn, man. Like, slow down and say your name, what you about to play, and then just play the game. You feel me? Just be chill about it. I don't even know how many videos I want to record. You feel me? Just to start out. I know I want to, I'm actually about to do another one. I'm about to play this game. I think it's called some shit. I don't know. It's this horror game. It's called Psalm 5913. I don't know. It looked like shit. It looked like SpongeBob if he was on some real hard shit, like some real hard drugs. I don't know. But it looked good though. It's like a VHS style game. It's supposed to be real scary. It's a walking simulator, but it looked real scary. You know what I'm saying? And that could go either way. Cause I done played some games that look real scary based on the screenshots, and then it ended up being a pile of poopy. So who knows, man? You know, I mean, hey, at this point, I'm just trying to play games. I'm just trying to have a good time. Is all. So I'm not gonna sit there and trip. But I don't know, man. This whole getting back into YouTube thing feels so weird to me. That's why I wanted to start off with a podcast, because it's like kind of update y'all on what's been going on, what I've been dealing with. I'm not gonna really go into full detail on what I've been dealing with, but I am kind of giving y'all a little heads up. So yeah, most everybody get back into YouTube a little bit. I'm probably not gonna be here long, so if I stop posting videos, then I probably quit again. You know, I still quit. I'm still like I'm pretty much retired from it. Like I'm not doing this shit as much as I did. But I just want to, I missed it, you know, so I'm like, let me go ahead and get back in it. You feel me? But in the meantime, that's it for this podcast. Hope y'all had a good time listening. It was just me rambling. You feel me? I hope y'all had a good time listening, though. If you want to check out the whole Vibes with Step podcast, I'll leave a link for the playlist. I ain't got no social media. I'm off the grid. You feel me? And it feel good. Speaking of that, I'm a talk about that Instagram shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels so good to be off social media. I can't tell y'all how good it feel to be off social media. Like, no cap. It feels so good. Like cause even getting off YouTube as long as I did for a month. Like, this was actually the longest I went without doing YouTube by choice. You know, I done had periods where I went a week, 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And then I ended up getting back in it. But this was the longest I actually went without, you know, with a choice, like as a choice. I went back in 2016. You know, at the start of 2016, I went 3 months without putting up a video, but that was because my laptop at the time messed up on me, and it was a black screen. I couldn't record or do nothing on it, so I had to get my dad to fix it, but it took 3 months, you know what I'm saying, which was cool. I wasn't in a rush, and I missed it each day that passed by because I couldn't do nothing. So 3 months later, I got back in it like it was nothing, but this time around, it's like it's been a whole month, and I just ain't give a shit, you know what I'm saying? But with social media, I was so happy to be off it. Like, I literally ain't got nothing. You know, no Twitter, no social, like no Instagram, no TikTok, no nothing. All I got is YouTube, and it feel good. Cause I found myself on Instagram a little too much. I'm not the type to comment. I never comment. You know what I'm saying? I usually look at memes and I laugh. But I try to keep up with the urban community. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean urban, Steph? It's like not black people, not like that shit, but just like the urban community. You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop, rap, you know, all the bullshit that go into like what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Like the social media issues and shit, even the news and stuff like that. I try to keep involved with certain things, not politics. I don't give a shit about politics, But I just try to keeping in the know when it comes to certain things and certain, issues and stuff. So I just see a lot of violence and, a lot of taboo talk and stuff like that. A lot of, people in the comment section making it about race and all this dumb shit, clowning each other, going at each other necks, over here talking shit to each other, hating each other, picking sides and stuff. And, picking sides, and not even just picking sides, but picking sides of people they don't even know. That shit's embarrassing. I don't know how the fuck anybody could sit there and pick the side of a person they don't even know. Idolizing a certain celebrity or musician or artist, or whatever you want to call them. Idolizing them like you just know their life like the back of your hand. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. And I just got tired of seeing that stuff. I got tired of seeing all the negativity. I got tired of seeing people attacking each other in the comment section, especially making it about race. You know what I'm saying? It was mainly black people. Just like I don't get what the fuck happened with, certain black people these days. It's mainly the younger people, but they just really hate white people, and I don't get it. I had a talk with my dad about that same talk. Like, I dead ass don't understand why certain black people today hate black, and it's always some shit about racism. It's like, nigga, that shit got to do with our grandparents and our great grandparents. That shit ain't got nothing to do with nobody today. You feel me? It's just what it is. I personally think racism ain't even a thing. I think that shit's a thing of the past. Yeah, you still got racist people. Yeah, you still got people who are ignorant, but that's across the board. It's just it ain't just one ethnic background. It ain't just one skin color. That's why I don't look at skin color. I don't give a shit if you black. I don't give a shit if you Asian. I don't give a shit if you a blue man. Like, I don't care who you is. If you're a person and you got good character, I fuck with you. I'm not gonna sit there and look at your skin color and judge you based on what other people did in the past. I done came across some real ignorant people in my life. I done said what's up to a cop. Like, I parked in front of a cop, not in front, but at a gas station. I parked and I got out my car to, go inside to pay for gas. I turned around, looked at him. I gave him a head nod, like, not like, what's up, but like, hey, how you doing? All he did was look at me. He didn't say hey or nothing. He just kind of looked at me like I was a threat or some shit. So you're going to deal with ignorant people regardless. You know what I'm saying? People going to judge you. But don't sit there and make it a race thing. Don't sit there and, don't let one experience mess it up for a whole community of people. It shouldn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of good people out here. I meet them all the time. I say hey to them all the time. It's whatever. But I think that's it. Yeah, I'm done with social media. I'm slowly getting back into YouTube. Probably not going to get back in it, on a committed level, but I am going to get back in and I'm going to put some videos up for y'all. Hope you had a good time listening. If you want to check out the Vibes with Step podcast, again, check the link down below. If you want to just watch me play some games, that's mainly what I do. I just be playing games and shit. But if you want to watch me play some games, check out the playlist down below. I'm going to leave 2 playlists, one for the podcast and one for some games. So in the meantime, that's it. Hope you had a good time. And I will see y'all whenever I see y'all.